Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to welcome to the program what is your official title over at TYT? Are you correspondent? National correspondent? National correspondent.
National. Yes, national.
The premier national correspondent for the Young Turks.
Did I just jump in at the right time? I don't even know how this Zoom stuff works anymore.
No, that was perfect. Okay. And I apologize because I just basically the combination of talking to, I did a pre-tape of an epidemiologist this morning, combination of talking to that guy and then seeing the president of the United States, sort of like humble brag that he had come up with the idea. And he told the other people about, I'm not a doctor, but it just occurs to me that
put a UV light in your lung.
Or some Lysol.
We're good.
Manufacturer of Lysol had to come out and say, please don't take this internally.
I saw that this morning. It's unbelievable.
We are so effed. After talking to this epidemiologist, basically like, look, there's certain immovable aspects of the virus, but our response, of course, to this has a fairly wide range of possibilities in terms of the way that we go about our lives. But the first thing you need is like one central source, which people trust, who's getting out, who's like introducing the broad principles and the questions as to what we face. And we don't have that.
Well, certainly not. And I covered this yesterday. As is with any mass disaster, there are conspiracy theories coming out. And there's this guy who seems to have replaced Alex Jones in the YouTube space, had like 6.6 million views yesterday. This interview with this doctor who said Dr. Fauci himself created the coronavirus and that he's in cahoots with the Chinese government. And, they were kind of part of the Fire Fauci crowd. They were saying that's the bare minimum that should happen to him. And Trump retweeted a tweet saying that we should fire Fauci. I mean, he kind of, he's winking and nodding to those conspiracy theorists and making it so he's the ultimate source of information when he's basically telling everyone to put bleach in their lungs. To
be fair, that guy Pollock from Breitbart fact-checked that, and he did not say put bleach in the lungs.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
He said it was an idea, and obviously it needs to be checked out by the doctors to see if you can put bleach in your lungs.
Again, I mean, I know this exercise gets trite at some point, but imagine if Obama went on at the White House, was at the podium and talked about, wild medical theories about putting cleaning products in your body.
I mean, honestly, after that, you sort of feel like I can understand why Fauci let's play this clip, because I sort of feel like I understand why Fauci just sits up there and, tries to just hide all emotion. And Birx, I imagine saying a similar dynamic. Who knows? Maybe they have different, abilities to how far they'll go or what they are actually feeling. But I do feel like the rest of them that enable Trump, who are not essential to getting us, to dealing with this, like the Republicans in the Senate, let's say, and just about any other staffers in the White House, they all should be on trial after this. I mean, honestly, they all should be on trial as far as I'm concerned. They should be there. There should be some national version of Nuremberg, and they should all be on trial for allowing this stuff to happen. Here's Dr. Birx. I imagine you've seen this video, but it is when Trump is going in and on about we can wash the lungs with Lysol, and we can have super ultraviolet light, like ultraviolet light, I guess, that would permeate our flesh and then clean it in just a minute. And here, somebody zoomed in on Deborah Birx, and you can see the expression on her face. And this is like, it is funny and horrific. Here it is.
So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out
Look at
in
that.
a minute.
She's having a panic attack.
And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
Yeah. So fortunately, they're going to use medical doctors.
Fortunately, as opposed to the fake doctors that he likes to listen to on Fox and Friends and the Oz's and the Phils.
Could be like, doctor of jazz or something like that. Or, so I don't know.
Doctor of history.
But she's sitting there and it looks like she's having a panic attack. Like she's sitting there, like you can, at one point she looks down and has to just breathe, like literally there's like an internal, therapist just saying, breathe, make sure you breathe. And and the problem is though, is that there's nobody to stop this. And we're in the middle of a crisis. This is not going to end. This is, it's hitting, rural areas across the country, but this doesn't end. This does not end.
Yeah. I think when you're in that kind of social situation and it's Trump, what are you going to do? I mean, you would be gone in a second if you challenged him, but then you wouldn't be able to provide the information necessary. And there would just be sycophants up there. I don't envy the positions of the doctors that have to stand up there with him.